Welcome back to the content machine. Here we are, your regular machine boys.
Oh.
One who doesn't have a beard, and one who doesn't have a beard yet.
Yep.
Am I right?
No. Yeah, well, I think I'm going to keep it off. I don't know. I've just not been. I don't know. I think I'm going to sort of see.
You've been accidentally losing weight, so it actually looks decent now. Like
Yeah.
your face doesn't look a chubby mess anymore.
Yeah.
So it's not too bad. And the stubble works pretty well, actually.
I think it does. That was what I was just looking at. I don't know. I don't think I want to bring the full beard back, but I'm sort of like between if I want to be clean faced or have a stubble.
I'm gonna have to redo our thumbnails though for the podcast because you've got the little character that I drew for you has got a beard now. It's a good job that I save every version of them so that I can just take your beard off. I can. It's like fucking the Flash dress up games back in the day. I can just take your beard off and put it to the side, and then I can take all your clothes off, and it's got a little wiener, and I can click on it, and you go barbecue sauce.
Yeah, that's a niche reference that nobody's going to get.
Yep, and we're not going to explain it. In today's podcast, we've got I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. It's starting again. We always like to look at the lineup because
I don't.
It's fun. It's good. And then also that's about it. And some other stuff as well. That stick around, see what it is. It's a surprise this time. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be good. Judd, what have you been up to? Anything?
I think the only interesting thing that's happened to me is hold on, wait, I'll think of something. Hold on,
Took a shit earlier.
I've not done anything. I've not done.
We've been playing. We've started playing another series of games. So me and Cal, friend of the channel, Cal, we were playing through all the Halo games, and we enjoyed not playing like a multiplayer game or something. It was fun to play like co-op of a shooter and just kind of chill and appreciate a game that's not like rage-inducing like most games you would play with friends. Like if you think like your League of Legends, Apex Legends, other games ending in Legends. A lot of Legends actually for online multiplayer games.
Yeah. Mobile Legends, bang bang.
Yeah. Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah.
This podcast is sponsored by Raid Shadow. No, it's not. I wish we could get that big Raid Shadow Legends money. But yeah, so we were enjoying kind of So the reason this has come about is me and my friend Cal, we've not been seeing each other very often because of adult life, and he's doing a degree in, I wanted to say medicine, but I know that's not right, engineering. He's doing a degree, and I got a job and a house, and it's what adult life's like. So we met up to do something, and I can't actually remember what it was anymore, but like it was a case of kind of like we should probably hang out more, to maintain friendship and things like that. So I said, well, download Apex and we'll play together because it's a good way to hang out, basically, isn't it? Similar to how we do this podcast and that. So we did, and we were playing Apex. It was quite fun, but it's you're playing against other people, and it's really annoying when it all fucks up like that.
Yeah.
And it's not as easy to chat because you're having to concentrate. So he suggested that I download the Halo Master Chief Collection, which is basically a compilation of Halo, the first Halo to Halo 4. And it was on sale, so I downloaded that. I was a bit drunk when he convinced me to do it, to be honest. But I thought, well, I've downloaded it now, I may as well play it. So I'll play through all the Halo games because they're a staple franchise. Cal knows what he's doing. It makes it more enjoyable to kind of go through them all when you play it with someone who like already really loves them. So we did all that. And then we were like, well, we're about to finish this. And when we were playing one of the games, when we mentioned Borderlands, and he brought up how he's never really played that series. He's played some of Borderlands 2, but he don't know what happens in it. So I'm like, oh yeah, we should do those next. Because they've got co-op. But then I was like, who would be good to play those with? Who does know too much about those games in the same way that Cal knows too much about Halo? Judd. So I forced Judd to play them with us as well. So that's what you've been up to, Judd. There you go.
yeah, that's the only interesting thing I've done. I was like, I was asleep. What I do is I just sleep until like the next podcast, like all week. And I was in my week-long hibernation, and like the phone started to ring, and like my eyes that are like permanently crusted shut, like cracked open. And I answered the phone, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll play Borderlands."
So yeah, we've started on Borderlands 1. It was a mess because we downloaded the enhanced edition and it was all fucked.
Yeah.
And to be honest, it still is. But you went off a bit earlier, and me and Cal spent like a good hour and between an hour or two to get it working. So it's not the enhanced version, it's just the Game of the Year version, which is much better. It looks nicer, it runs nicer, the UI interface is better because it's different. I don't know why it's different. There's less like stupid mundane quests that draw out the difficulty. So when we were playing, we got to like the next quest in the kind of lineup of main quests, like right at the start of the game, and it was like way too hard for 3 players at once. By the way, not just one, 3 people doing it, and it's because there was they've changed kind of how the difficulty scales because they've added a bunch of side quests that they want you to go and do. But I don't want to go do them. They should just be more optional. Is what they should be. So, but anyway, I've ranked up a character to allow us to kind of speed through to the point where we did get to in the glitchy mess version. But we should be playing a better version now. But yeah, if you're interested in that, so because Cal's never played them, so it's interesting to see someone experience these things for the first time. Then we'll be streaming that live on the Streams Badly Twitch and YouTube channel, where you can get this podcast live, as well as video recordings after the fact of this podcast if you do miss it live. If you're into listening to your podcasts in audio-only form, then that's fine. It's on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all the other good platforms. If you've got an opinion on all of the bollocks that I've just said, or anything that we will say in this podcast, please tweet at TweetsBadly and tell us how bad of people we are. We'll likely agree with you. Listen then, Judd. Let's get into the meat and potatoes and veg and Yorkshire pudding of the podcast.
I'm already full.
I'm already full. Full of celebrity facts. I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here.
Fucking hell.
So I'm going to be going through all... This is a tradition we've got at this point. Every year. I think we've only done it twice. We might have only done it once for all I know, actually.
But you know what? That is too many.
We're going to go through the lineup. I'll tell Judd the lineup, and then you've got to either say, oh yeah, I know who they are, or I might know who they are, or if you don't know who they are, you've got to guess like what you think they do. Bearing in mind, the celebrities on I'm a Celebrity, it's a very loose definition, as in, I wouldn't be exaggerating when I say I think we could probably fit in. And we have only one viewer in Seattle, so they're literally just not even celebrities at this point. They should just do one where it's actually not celebrities. But anyway, here we go. First one.
Get me out of here.
I'm just a person. Get me out of here. Just a regular guy.
Please, I need help. They took me away from my family.
We've got Jill Scott.
Oh, good. I know. I don't know.
Not a clue? Don't know. No. Jill Scott?
Jill Scott. Who's Jill Scott?
I didn't have a clue either. Not the foggiest. Never even heard of her at all.
Jill Scott.
Any guesses, Judd?
Is she some sort of TV presenter or radio presenter?
Some sort of TV or those are the types of people that they normally put on this show.
Yeah. I thought you were just going to say the types of people. Those are the two types.
Some types of people, yeah. No, she was on the England football squad apparently. She's. I think she's retired now. It says she's 35, so I know she's retired now. So she's retired from the England football squad. So she's a footballer. That's that one. Did you expect that, Judd? How unexpected.
No, but I have hopes for her doing well though. At least.
I've only seen one episode of it so far. As of recording this, I think there's 3 episodes out. But she's been the bravest so far, I believe. Typically, I get
so
really
this is
annoyed.
started then.
Yeah. This is.
I don't know if it was,
Dude,
like,
it's relevant. Why the
starting.
hell else do you think we're recording this shit?
Oh, okay, fair enough.
It might get slightly more views. We might get 4 views. But whenever I watch the show, I always get like annoyed at the people who are just fucking pussies. You know, people who are just like wimps. And there's one person on this list that's already chickened out of doing something, and it does look pretty fucking scary, I have to say. It's one to do with like heights and like getting dropped off a fucking skyscraper, basically.
Oh yeah, I know they do it sometimes. Yeah,
but it's like, come on, man, you signed up for this, you knew what was going to happen. So, because I'll tell you in. Well, actually, I was going to say, I'll tell you in the podcast, and then I realised we're recording the podcast. What the fuck is wrong with me? We'll get to the rest of these. We're not going to do them all in one go. Don't worry. But recently, I had to do something similar to that. Jump off a big thing. Because I took my sister to Escape, which is like a...
Escape?
Action kind of shopping centre. My sister recently turned 16, and for her birthday, I bought...
Action shopping centre!
Yeah. It's a weird way of putting it.
New possible action shopping.
It's got a bunch of restaurants. It's got some shops. But a lot of it's got like there's some go-karting, there's Laser Quest, there's like mini golf, there's like rock climbing walls, there's this thing that hangs from the ceiling. You can do like leaps of faith. There's like a bunch of snowboarding, skiing, sledging. There's all that sort of shit there. So I signed us up to do the Sky Rail and the Leap of Faith. The Sky Rail was... I
don't like either, though.
This is we did this ages ago, and we mentioned it, and Judd pissed himself on.
I pissed my pants.
It's changed since then, Judd. It's not the same thing. When we did it, it was essentially a bunch of like obstacles attached to the ceiling, and you were harnessed to the ceiling, and you'd kind of like walk on all these obstacles that were like you were above all the shoppers, and it was like what,
pissing on
2-3 stories. 2-3 stories high, but now you get clipped onto this almost like roller coaster, and you just dangle from this rail, and it just goes
like
and swings around the roof over the top of everyone.
I think I might actually dislike that even more.
Yeah, you totally would. You would.
I'd hate that
you've
even
got
more.
no control over how fast you move. You just go, wee! No. It's good. I liked it. That was quite good. The one that I actually did get kind of scared on, though, is you go right to the top of this tower. It's like right to the top of this building, and you have to you're harnessed in, and you have to jump and try and grab this what looks like a punch bag.
Yeah.
And then that's the kind of mini challenge, and then you let go, and it kind of slowly brings you down to the ground because you're harnessed in to the roof. But the guy who was running it, it was a Sunday evening, and I think he was getting ready to leave. So he just kind of strapped us both in and went, right, jump off that. He was younger than me, so it was weird. But he kind of like strapped me into this harness that barely fits. Now I'm fat, and which was already mildly worrying. And he didn't tell me how it works at all, or anything like that. He didn't tell me, oh, it'll like slowly lower you down, or anything like that. He just went, right, go. I was like, what? Just okay. And honestly, you know, normally I'm pretty daring when it comes to this sort of thing.
Yeah.
It took me like 4 tries to be able to convince myself to do it, because it was too much like just jumping to your death. It felt too... There weren't like a ride element to it. I was literally just jumping off a fucking tower. I was thinking, fucking hell, if this was like anything else... If you were in a roller coaster, but you weren't strapped in, and there was some sort of handle or something, you know, I feel like you could hold on and kind of like maybe manage to do something yourself to survive. You know, you'd maybe have some sort of control there.
Yeah.
Whereas this sort of thing, and same thing with that Sky Rail that wasn't about. This thing, it was literally like, no, you have to jump off. Like, you're the one doing the danger. You know, it's like it was really fucking scary. But I don't know. I managed to do it. Obviously, I was thinking, God, if like past me could see me now. And I was also thinking, I've just seen like an 8-year-old child jump off of this thing. I can't be the guy who's paid for this, gone all the way up here, and then gone, shit, I can't do this.
Yeah, I can't fucking do that. Which is exactly something I would have done. I would have paid for the whole thing, got up there, seen what I was meant to do, and just gone, no.
If I paid for us to do that and you did that, I would be so disappointed in you.
I know, but I'd be like, well, fuck yeah, I'm not doing that.
That annoys me about you, that you give a shit about what people think about you so little that you won't even be bullied into something that you would enjoy. Oh god, but
fuck you for not submitting to peer pressure, you bastard. You must hate
exactly.
me.
I'm trying to peer pressure can be good sometimes. It can peer pressure you into doing stuff that you will like. But I don't know. That was kind of funny. My sister was a lot braver than me, and she just jumped off straight away, but she missed the fucking bag like a fucking idiot. I caught it. I was great. I jumped off and caught it, and then was like, now what? Because he didn't tell me that I was supposed to let go or anything if I caught it.
Yeah.
I didn't know if the bag would lower with me or what, but I just kind of jumped onto it, clinged onto it. I was like, do I just fall now? What? The other thing with that, by the way, is that my sister's 16 now, and she's reached the age that if I take her to do something like that, like for her birthday or something like that, any kind of person, like, so say we went to a restaurant, the waiter there, or the person who was harnessing us in like that, you know, people who are kind of running whatever we go to, I always have to try and maneuver the fact that she's my sister into a bit of conversation. Because otherwise, you know, it looks a bit noncy.
Right, okay.
Have you ever experienced that with your sister? Is it the same age? Our sister's exact same age.
I have actually, yes, but mine was a lot funnier because I was like taking my little sister around town essentially, but she just wanted to get out of the house and
what, like shopping around the shops in town centre?
Yeah. So we just went round, and at one point we ended up in my nerd shop. Just because I wanted to see if anybody was in,
and then all the people in the nerd shop went.
No. Basically, they went. They wondered why I'd walked in with this like small girl, and
going into one of those shops.
Yeah. I never really said anything about it. I was just like, and then at the end, I was like, "Come on, let's get you home. Let's get you back home to my little sister."
Saying it like as well.
And then I think I like later came back in like that. I feel like it was the same day for some reason, and they were like, "Jonah, who was that?" I'm like, "That was my sister." She's like, "Oh, your sister!"
Oh, thank God! We've got the police on hotline. I'm wearing a wire. So, but yeah, that's a weird.
I didn't think to do it because it never even crossed my mind. But like, yeah.
No, I've definitely got to the point where I mention it. I don't want to look too weird now.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's move on to see if we know anyone else in this lineup. Next is the only person that I've kind of heard of, I guess, in this list. Chris Moyles.
Nope.
Not a clue?
Not a clue.
Not at all? Do you want to have a
Moyles.
guess?
He's I think he's some sort of politician.
You were right the first time, Judd, for the last one. He's a radio host, I believe.
You know, I almost said that again as well.
Television presenter and radio host.
Okay.
I think I've heard of him doing some
Moyles
sort of radio
sounds
host.
like yeah.
I don't know. He seems kind of a little bit odd so far, but seems alright. I don't know. Don't really give a shit about him. The spoilers. So far, I've seen one episode, but they all seem dull as fuck so far. Right, next we've got Mike Tindall.
No.
Not a clue. No,
not a clue.
Me neither.
I
didn't know. Have a guess. Who is Mike Tindall?
Who is Mike? Who is Mike Tindall?
Who's
the serial
Pokemon?
Who is he? Mike Tyndall, the serial killer, the notorious serial killer of 1832. What's his name again?
Like he could be a serial killer. Mike Tyndall.
Mike Tyndall. He is a love guru.
I'm a bit confused, right? Because he's a former rugby player. Okay.
Oh, so he's a love guru.
No, there's not a fucking love guru. Okay. What the fuck are you talking about? But this website, radiotimes.com, says Mike Tyndall has been signed up as the show's first royal contestant.
Oh.
Fucking royal? What are you talking about?
He has some sort of relation to royalty, then.
Royal. Mike Tyndall is married to Zara Phillips, who's the daughter of Princess Anne. Oh, so that's not terribly far away from top level monarchy. It's actually reasonably close. Surprised they let him on. They don't let Prince Andrew out of the house.
They don't let actual celebrities.
Oh shit! I'm being kidding.
What are they
I
guess I'll be taking.
Anyway,
I guess I'll be taking charge of the podcast, and I just want to say that I love the royals personally.
Right. Speaking of royals, this is the only person I definitely do know, and is easily the most famous on it so far. Boy George.
I definitely have heard of him, but I couldn't tell you what he does.
Surely you can. Come on, Boy George. If you have a guess, educated guess, I think you might be able to get it.
Boy, is he some sort of, I don't know, like grime artist? Fucking Boy George. That sounds like it could be a grime artist, right? Boy George.
Yeah, you got it.
It's your Boy George. That's not grime. That's like. That's like New York street corner rap. Yeah, Boy George. Onto Mike.
Yeah, no, you got it spot on, dude. Yeah, that's exactly
that's how he talks.
Yeah, no. You ever heard the song "Come, come, 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 come"?
What's that him? Is that him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
nice.
Okay.
Culture Club did that song, and he's the singer from that. He's very camp. I don't know if he's actually gay, but he's very camp. And yeah, singer and fashion man. He's 61. I don't know why that's relevant.
That sounds right.
I don't know why we're getting the age
right,
of all these contestants on this list. I don't know how relevant it is, but yeah, Boy George, but easily the most famous one on here, and easily getting the most amount of money for appearing on this show compared to the other ones. We've got Charlene White.
No, sorry.
Yeah,
sorry.
To me, she just looks like a fucking lady. She's just like a woman, just a regular woman. I don't know. I think they just plucked her off of,
they ran out of celebrities that were willing to appear.
Yeah. No, have a guess. I'll give you her age as well. I'll give you the ages before you guess who they are, because that might help. She's 42.
She has a cooking show of some sort, or is in some sort of cooking program.
That's not a bad guess. No, that's wrong though.
Oh, okay, it is a wrong guess.
She presents ITV News. Apparently, she made history in 2014 as the first black woman to present channel's news at 10. There you go.
I don't care.
You did it.
Oh, that's awful.
You did it. We were waiting for years for that one. Everyone was like, God damn it. Fuck a black president. Fuck a black prime minister.
Doing the news at 10.
We don't care about that. We don't care about them being an actual proper position of power. I need to see a black woman presenting the news at 10.
Have we ever had a black prime minister?
I don't think so.
I don't think we have we?
No. We're quite behind in that aspect, really, aren't we?
Yeah. Well,
maybe our country needs to get its
look
shit
at the
together
women ones we had.
Stop trying to praise the fact that they put a black woman at the channel's news at 10, and maybe get a little bit of diversity in the fucking members of parliament. Anyway, we're not getting too political over here. We're gonna move on to Sue Cleaver.
Sue Cleaver. That is. Come on now. That's not a real name. Come on.
It sounds like you're saying Sue Cleaver.
Sue Cleaver.
Sue.
That is a
Cleaver.
Bond villain. Sue Cleaver. The Cleaver. Come on now. Come on. Sue the Cleaver. Sue the Cleaver Jackson. Yeah, okay. She's
59.
She's married to somebody famous, I'm going to say.
These are great guesses. These are great guesses. You're wrong, though.
Okay.
I feel like they really would fit. It's like, these are stuff that really makes... Yeah. She's swapping the cobbles for the jungle because she plays Eileen Grimshaw in Coronation Street. They always got to have one of them, haven't they? They always got to have an actor from a soap.
But that's one of your actually celebrities, though.
I don't know, man. I wouldn't necessarily say
celebrity.
that an actor from a soap is even like. I suppose they're a celebrity, but like the lowest level of celebrity.
I know, but they're more of a British celebrity, aren't they? Because like. Well, yeah.
Well, I don't know. I mean, you go down the street and before this show, because when people go on this show in England, like it makes them way more famous. But if you go down the street before the show was on and said, "Oh, do you know who Sue Cleaver is?" Like, no.
They'd say, "Oh, she sounds like a James Bond villain." James Bond.
Sounds like a James Bond villain, yeah. This is another one where she came on screen. I'm like, that's just a fucking like woman. She could live down the road, you know. She just seems like just a regular person. Like they're not a celebrity at all. Next we've got Owen Warner.
Is he one of the Warner brothers?
No. How old are you now? Are you 23 or 24?
I'm
23.
24, right? I'm 23.
You're nearly 24 though,
yeah.
right?
Yeah. So I guess I'll be 24 in 2 months.
So this guy is the same age as you, and he's like, this is a case for me where this guy's like 2 years younger than me. He's 23.
Yeah.
And that's just weird, man. He looks so much older than me. He looks like he should be like 27, 28. But he's 23. Yeah, do you know what he does? Do you want to guess what he does?
Is he a driver?
A driver?
Yeah, like a race car driver.
At 23,
you
think
can
a race
be a fucking
car driver would not be still driving. You think they're going to go and I'm a celebrity?
Yeah, I think this guy has Lightning McQueened it and like just blown up really quick, and is now like already doing like game shows and stuff because he's just that famous.
No. No,
well, it was a nice thought anyway.
He's another soap actor, Judd. This one's in Hollywood.
Oh, that's boring. Why did you get me to like guess them if they're just going to be fucking boring?
It's not my fault. I didn't pick them.
Yeah, why did you pick these people to appear on this show?
Well, let me tell you, Judd, they're not all going to be boring. I'm telling you. That's some foreshadowing.
Okay.
Next is my least favourite. This is the only one that's pussied out of something so far that I can think of. It's... I'm going to apologise before I read out this name. Babatunde Aleshe. Aleshe, I think. I think that's how you say his name. Now, I will say, Babatunde is a cracking name. That comes out the mouth very nicely.
That's sick, isn't it? Babatunde.
It's got many consonants in so many good places.
Babatunde, yeah.
Oh. Yeah,
so
I like
awesome.
it.
I wish I lived in a... Well, I know I don't.
you wanted to say, I wish I lived in Africa or something, weren't you?
No, I was going to say, I wish I lived in... Never mind. But anyway, Babatunde is a DJ.
Very stereotypical of you, dude. No.
Whoa, come on now, no.
It's just jokes, it's all jokes. No, comedian and presenter. Comedian, stand-up comedian, basically.
Basically, a DJ.
On his like intro thing, he was saying that like, oh well, basically, I'm just mates with someone who people like on Gogglebox. So I
like that he's honest about that. I respect that.
Yeah, I did like that, but then he chickened out of jumping off a skyscraper. So, well, that's how the cookie crumbles. I don't like him anymore. Yeah. He can earn back my trust.
That is how that particular cookie crumbles. I mean, that is basically the entire premise of I'm a Celebrity. It's like, did they jump off the big scary thing? No, then I don't like them.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I think this is probably the last one because there's not too many so far. Scarlett Douglas.
I definitely have heard that name before. Is she an actress?
No. She's 32.
Okay.
Want to have another guess?
What's her name again?
Scarlett, not Scarlett. Scarlett Douglas. I don't think you'll know who she is really, but
I feel like if I was, because then I was going to say porn star, but I feel like you would have gone, oh, actress, kind of.
You would not. They would not put a porn star on this show. Like, if someone's ever tweeted out something that could be seen as mildly controversial, they get kicked off the show. So
okay, fair enough.
It's such bullshit, that, by the way. Because do you remember back in the day when like you'd have Peter Andre and Katie Price like essentially fucking on the show and everything, and there'd be like all sorts of arguments and awful shit said to each other. And that was the part of the fun of it. But now, if anyone's ever done anything awful, they get booted off the show. Never mind whether they do it on it or not.
It's just a prank.
She's a TV presenter. She presents A Place in the Sun.
Okay.
You ever seen that show?
Good for her. No, I haven't.
Oh, so spoilers.
No,
for me, there's another one that I think it'll probably it's going to tell us. So there's another one. Olivia Attwood.
She's a famous scientist. She found the cure for lizard cancer. Lizard's got a particular type of cancer, and she cured that one.
She's like a
it's
vet
nothing at all.
type of thing.
It's nothing at all like the human version of cancer, though. So don't get your hopes up. We can't
You couldn't be much further away. She was just on fucking Love Island or something like that. I actually don't know if it was Love Island. It was one of those, though. It might have been Geordie Shore or something. I don't think it was that. I think it was from London or something like that. I think she was on Love Island ages ago. I don't know. But she's gone, apparently. She was forced to quit the jungle after just 24 hours. A show spokesman explained, as a precautionary measure, Olivia needed to leave the jungle to undergo some medical checks. Unfortunately, the medical team advised it's not safe for her to return to camp, as they need to do further investigation. This year they're back in the jungle rather than in Wales because during
not
COVID,
in a castle in Wales. Yeah,
they couldn't go to Australia to film it, so they did it in Wales. I'm glad they're back in the jungle. It's a bit better, really. It was interesting and nice to see them in Wales, but jungle's better. So like, give us more details though. About that. Like, what, she got like bit by a spider or something?
Yeah, but that's that's a personal thing. Her health is a personal thing. You're autistic, so you don't get that.
Like,
you don't get that.
No, but this is what I'm saying. It's political. It's fucking political correctness gone mad. It is.
It's not politically correct.
It is, because who cares? It doesn't matter. Just back in the day, they would have told us every fucking detail, and there'd be fucking pictures of it everywhere. And it's like,
look at this woman who has cancer. Look at her cancer head. She's got a bald cancer head.
They would have done that back in the day as well.
They would have. They'd have said it in a burnt face man voice.
Well, that's another reference that no one's going to get. We're not going to explain it either. But it's just like, I don't know. I still really like this show. It's really fun to watch. It's a bit of a comfort nostalgia thing for me to watch every year because it's always November, December time. And but I have to say, it's got so much more shit. Like, I might go back and watch one of the earlier seasons where they weren't fucking pussies and there was like arguments happening all the time, and they didn't. The challenges used to be more extreme, and they used to be less like forgiving with letting them get out and things like that. Not by loads more, but just to the point where it's like, it's all just too safe. Part of the appeal is that they're in some sort of peril. It used to be that celebrities were like, think of like Paris Hilton back in the late 90s, early 2000s. They used to be like stuck up and like diva-ish. And that was the whole point. They wanted to put people like that into like a harsh environment and see them freak out, basically. Yeah. Or see them change and thrive. Whereas nowadays, all of the celebrities are just like, oh, you're smashing it. Oh, yeah, we're all supporting each other and it's made way more easier. And
masters to each other, that's why I'm here.
Someone have a bitch fight or something. Yeah. Slap each other or like, I don't know. Fucking hell.
I know you're talking.
They don't even do the yearly sexy lady gets a slow-mo shower waterfall scene anymore in a bikini.
What is the
it's
point,
always
then?
slow-mo man. It's always a man with his donger now.
It's all right.
Wait, can we have both though? I'd like both.
We could have
please.
both at the same time. I'd like that. I'd like that the most.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
It should be part of certain ones of them's contract. Yeah, it should be part of fucking what's her face, Sue Cleaver's contract.
Yeah, Sue Cleaver.
To do a slow-mo sexy shower bit. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's just kind of whatever. It gets a bit annoying, but I still like it for the nostalgia.
No, but it's like the NASCAR thing, innit? Where like people are going because there might be a car crash. I'm not going because I want to watch cars go around a fucking bend for like an hour.
Yeah.
I'm going because there might be a big crash. It's like that. It's like, I know these celebrities aren't gonna like. I know that like. Roald Dahl's not gonna. Is he dead? Is he dead, Roald Dahl?
Wait, Alexa. Is Roald Dahl dead? Oh, yeah, he's dead.
Oh, okay.
He died in 1990. He's not even close. 30 years ago he died. Fucking hell. We were way off on that one.
So,
maybe if they do put the tricky skeleton in there, it might be a bit more perilous. That's one of the challenges.
Yeah. You must dig up the body of Roald Dahl.
Oh, God. There's some rumoured late entries, Judd, as there always is, late entries in this show. I'm going to go with... there's some of these are just fucking ridiculous and are not going to happen, but I'll read all of them out because there's like at least one of them that's like basically confirmed it's going to happen.
Yeah.
And there's been controversy around it as well. But I'll read out all of them that are rumoured anyway, in case you know any of these. Oti Mabuse. Or Mabuse, or I don't know. But I don't know how you pronounce that. I'm very sorry. First of all,
I don't
gender this person. Do you know? Is that a male or female name?
Woman.
Correct. Probably. I don't know what she identifies. I don't know. Minefield. I'm leaving it. 31. Yes. What do they do?
She's a cook.
No, she's not a cuckold. She is a chef.
Oh.
No, she's not. She's a professional dancer. She's won the Glitter Ball Trophy twice.
Mabuse likes a boogie.
Oh, I think she's one of those. A bit like there was what was that? There was like a chap last year. A young chap was one of the pro dancers on Strictly.
Why are you? I don't.
I watched it and everything, and people who watch this might know. And he went on it, and I think she's one of the pro dancers from Strictly. I don't really know. Ryan Maloney.
Ryan Maloney, related to Bugs Maloney.
Yeah.
Big brother of Peter Maloney.
Yeah.
Father of Eddie Maloney. Daughter of
whatever. I don't get this bit. Carry on.
I don't either. I don't know. Maloney's he has to have some sort of involvement with the mafia.
He's just from the mafia. Is that what it is?
Yeah, he's just from the mafia.
He's an actor. Australian actor.
Okay. But he has some sort of involvement with
Toadfish Ribici in Neighbours from 1995. Do you remember? Remember Neighbours from 1995?
I don't remember.
The types of people who watch this fucking show remember.
No, I don't think I ever watched that. I still think he has some involvement with the mafia, though.
He's Australian. Like, I still believe.
The Australian mafia.
The Australian mafia, of course. Yeah. Another rumoured one.
Look what they did on the day of my daughter's wedding.
This one's just bullshit. This one isn't happening because I know for a fact he's training for a fight that's going to happen pretty close to this. Tyson Fury. That's not happening. He's not doing that. That's just not true. He's not coming in. Every year he's predicted to sign up. No, he's gonna fight. Wait. When is next Tyson Fury fight? I'm accidentally typing this in all caps, so when is it? December 3rd. Like 3rd of December.
Yeah.
It's like not gonna happen at all, is it?
This is live, in it. It's like that's one of the draws of it is that it's done live. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's not.
I was like, this hasn't been like pre. Yeah.
Yeah, he couldn't have already recorded it 6 months ago. That's just not how it works. Thomas Skinner. He doesn't even say how old this guy is.
Brother of Mr. Skinner.
Seymour.
Yeah. Seymour.
What a clue I can give you, which won't help, is this guy looks like he should be on Big Mouth. Like he looks like one of the main guys from Big Mouth.
Is he a monster? Is he some sort of monster?
No. Not one of the love monsters, one of the kids. But he's an adult.
No, I mean, does he just look like a monster with a disgusting, hideous, large mouth? Like,
no, but he does have a large mouth.
Okay. Is he like a town crier then?
A town crier? I'm a celebrity. Town crier.
He's a famous town crier. He's the famous town crier of Grimsby.
He's no.
I bet whatever it is not as cool as that though. I bet it's somewhat fucking boring. What
he
is
was on The Apprentice at one point.
Yeah. Oh, great! That's so much more interesting than the famed town crier of Grimsby.
Dude, I'm not arguing that would be more interesting. That would be way more interesting. But when have you ever heard of a celebrity town crier?
That's the one. I can't remember his name.
So he wasn't very famous, was he? Fucking hell.
Don't ask me for my source.
Nadia Hussein. She looks very jolly. I hope she's on.
Nadia Hussein is a cricket player for ladies cricket.
No. Good guess, though. They would have like a cricket player on like that, I think. She's 37. She's a television chef and author. She won Bake Off once and then has done cooking stuff since then. That'd be good. I could see that. I could see that happening. Tom Daly. Come on, you can do this one, Judd. You know this one.
Is he some sort of internet person?
No. Try again.
Oh, okay.
Tom Daly. Come on, Tom Daly. You know this one.
Tom Daly.
He's reasonably
Tom
famous.
Daly. Not Tom Weekly. And not Tom Monthly. Tom Daly.
You're on fire today, Judd. Fucking hell.
Oh, well, that wasn't good. Don't praise that. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna say
right now on this picture.
Oh, he's got the same. Oh, then he's a guitarist.
No.
Oh.
God, Judd, you're gonna fucking kill yourself.
I feel like that. What? Okay, go on. What is it?
That was a bit harsh. He's a diver, famous diver. He did that splash show.
I'm gonna kill myself after that. I don't know famous divers.
Yeah,
I'm not a diver.
He's famous. He was on, Great Britain. He's won loads of medals and shit.
I
think his boyfriend or his like diving partner went on it once. I don't know.
Boyfriend.
Tom's diving partner Matty Lee has appeared. So I don't think he'll go on this. I think he's too famous. I don't think he needs the money. Danny fucking Dyer.
Oh, okay.
You know Danny Dyer, right?
He's an. I want to say he's an actor, right?
Well,
I've got that right.
Yeah, he's one of those that I suppose was an actor once, but nowadays he's just Danny fucking Dyer. He presents some stuff and acts hard. That's all he does.
Yeah. I do.
You know
yeah.
the guy.
Okay. Yeah. Now that you did the voice, I actually really do know the guy. Yeah.
Yeah, he sounds like your mum's ex-husband.
Yeah.
I ain't elaborating any further.
Just from the fact that my mum's ex-husband sounded like Danny Dyer. It wasn't Danny Dyer, but.
Or was it?
Oh, was it?
Secret. One of the ones that seems fairly strongly rumoured is Sean Walsh.
Fucking who is that? Sean Walsh. He's a actor, right?
He is a burp. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
No, he's a comedian.
That's close enough.
Yeah, they're similar, I suppose. He looks incredibly sad in the picture they've used for him on this on this website. I hope he's doing okay. The one that everyone knows is going in, basically, would be Matt Hancock.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Do you know Matt Hancock, Judd?
Yes, he's a politician.
He is. He's a member of parliament. He was the health secretary during COVID. So, yeah, there's... he's got an Instagram handle linked on this website, and the word cock in his handle jumps out a lot.
Maybe that's
it looks like he's called Matan, and then there's the word cock.
Matan cock.
Matan cock. What an unfortunate name. You do not want to have a name that's got something like cock in
It's got cock anywhere in it.
There's been some controversy surrounding that.
I can understand that a little bit.
What's your thoughts on it then, Judd?
No, I mean, I want to see it. That's actually made me somewhat interested in the show. I got to be honest with you. It takes quite a bit to sell me on something like this, and that has actually sold me a little bit. So.
I don't get why people find it so controversial, though. I get that, like.
I don't know. I suppose he'll be getting paid for it, and I don't know. Whatever.
He's been paid with taxpayer money before.
I know. It's not like he's not rich, so whatever.
Yeah, what do you want? Like, thing is, if he wants to transition from a career in politics where he had a scandal about cheating on his wife to becoming a reality TV star, so what? You know,
it's not like that's not happened before or anything.
Exactly. I mean, he's basically Kim Kardashian. He's been basically the same. They look very similar. No, but I think where the controversy comes is, I think he's still a member of parliament for a certain constituency, and if he's fucking off doing that, he's not looking after these members of parliament, is he?
The country, I suppose.
He's not looking after his constituents and things. So I get that, but like, he also doesn't have to do that job. They could get a different MP, you know. I don't know. It's like, if he wants to do it, he can do it. Is kind of my thoughts.
I suppose.
I think that it'd kill his career in politics, and I also think that's fine if he wants to. I think it should kill his career in politics as well. But I think this is all like, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Is there actually any consequences here? There'll just be another MP that'll do a similarly shitty job.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's my thoughts on it. But that's the I'm a Celebrity lineup. Personally, I think it seems like a pretty boring one so far. I'm excited for Matt's Hancock to come in if he does. Danny fucking Dyer would be good to come in as well, especially if Matt Hancock comes in, because same with Tom Daley as well. You can, like Danny Dyer, I think could fucking stand up to Matt Hancock and tell him what's what. And Tom Daley, I can imagine, is quite liberal. Tyson Fury is just not going in, so I'm not even getting my hopes up. Those are the ones that I think would be quite kind of interesting to go in. Would be Danny Dyer and Tom Daley. But other than that, you know what? It is what it is. How else do we stall for the rest of this podcast, Judd?
Why don't we just make various noises like the one that you just made?
Go on then, do a few.
I'm not continuing with this bit. What a stupid bit.
We've got a go-to filler if we ever need some time at the end of the podcast, right? It's going to be 2-sentence horrors.
Damn.
We'll do 2-sentence horrors, 2-sentence sadness, 2-sentence comedy, like we always do. Which one are we starting with, Judd?
Let's get a bit scared, shall we? So I tell you what, if we need to get scared, then we need to look at the comedy one, because all of them are just fucking wrong all the time.
Okay, we're gonna do top this month because we've not looked at it in ages. We've probably not looked at it in half a year. Okay, 2-sentence comedy, top of this month, only has 272 upvotes. You won't believe what happened to my foreskin after circumcision. Removed. It's a Reddit joke. It's a meta Reddit joke, because when they remove a post, it says removed, and the foreskin was removed. This is okay. I'll hand it a pity up vote.
Look, I'm not gonna say that I didn't not smirk at that. So there you go.
I didn't smirk. I was like, oh, that's the thing that Reddit does. Okay. You know, the barrel script's so low on these subreddits that if it at least makes sense, I'm like, okay, you did a better job than most people.
Yeah.
Here's one. How many people with ADHD does it take to screw in a light bulb? I don't fucking know. Let's go ride bikes. Shut up. That's not how ADHD works. Fuck you. Downvote. I'm not even going to get a reaction from Judd on that one. Next. I don't think ghosts are saying boo to scare us. They're just not all that fond of what we've done to the place.
Boo.
I
hate this
Boo.
fucking website.
Okay, that's all I'm reading from that one.
Okay. All right. There we go.
I just want to check in on something, by the way.
Okay.
I recently took a picture of my girlfriend and posted it on r/neck.
r/what?
Neck.
Neg. Oh, neg. Okay.
No, neck.
Neck.
Yeah, the body part. Neck.
Why? What? Like
I'm
just
showing you the picture, dude. This is the picture. It's on the video version of the podcast.
Oh,
my phone. I got a Google Pixel, and it's. I'm trying to put Judd back. It's got the magic eraser function, so you can essentially like rub out bits of a photo. It's got 3 upvotes on r/neck. That's like very highly upvoted for that subreddit. And I rubbed out everything apart from her head and her neck, so I turned her into a neck. Oh, it was, I don't know. I guess that's kind of funny. Anyway, let's do 2-sentence sadness. Top of this month. 1.1 thousand upvotes. These are normally funny, by the way. This is how this actually works. Right.
Yeah.
My dog was born blind, and he always had this cute habit of licking the air to try and find me when he's scared. As I left the room of the vet clinic after saying goodbye for the first time, I tried my hardest to ignore the sounds of frantic licking behind me. I'm just imagining, like, you know when SpongeBob goes, or something like that. I'm just imagining like everywhere. Frantic licking. Like, that makes it less sad, because that's fucking weird. Like, frantic. How do you lick frantically?
It was going. I just did it. I went like that.
Frantic licking.
Oh, no, he misses his owner. Wait, dude, the situation's automatically sad because it involves a dog. Come on, dude.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Maybe that's why I find it funnier, because dead dog. It's jokes. Don't hate me. Next, there's got to be hundreds of books out there on how to explain a pet's death to a child. Here we go again. But none on how to tell the dog our boy isn't coming home again.
Oh, shut up. Fucking shut up. I don't care. Good. I'm glad he's not. I'm glad he's not.
Fucking hell. Dogs don't know shit. Dogs are dumber than people think they are. Next, I wanted to surprise my partner by secretly learning their native language so we could be closer. My heart shattered when I was finally able to understand what they said about me to their family over the phone. Do you know what?
Yeah, but the thing is, though, it's like
that's not.
The thing is,
kind of sad.
The thing is, it's like, and on another episode of things that did not happen today, it's like,
yeah, I suppose.
I know it didn't happen, so I'm not sad. And it's not like it's not like it's a compelling enough story. I don't get enough like pre-context in 2 sentences to be sad enough to get.
Well, maybe you'll be scared by the horror ones, Judd. Here we go. 13.4 thousand upvotes. The top fucking comment on this is massive. Here we go. It's I'd like to order a large pepperoni pizza with. I hung up the phone, exasperated that scam calls were cutting into my time responding to actual 911 emergencies. Scary.
What?
Get it? Because the person's being domestic abused, and they're ringing up 911, pretending to order a pizza so that the police might come and investigate. But the operator is like, "Oh, another fucking prank call. Am I right?"
Oh, okay.
So okay. That's not enough for an upvote.
Yeah.
The top voted comment on this one is like, "Oh yeah, this actually fucking happened."
Yeah, we know. Yeah, I know.
Anyway.
Yes, I know. It's like people like that are even worse because it's like, I'm so smart because I know this. Yeah, we know. We know. Shut up. It's like they're the same kind of people who watch a YouTube video and then go comment in the comment section saying my favorite part of the YouTube video. I don't care. We watched the same video.
It's not giving you anything new by telling you.
Yeah.
I love how triggered you get at these. It's quite funny. Next. A revolutionary new drug enabled people to stay awake indefinitely with no side effects. Within a week, it was decided the economy would collapse if people didn't work 20 hours a day.
Sorry, say that again. Like I blanked
they invented
out.
a drug that lets you stay awake forever, but you have to work 20 hours a day. You just work the extra hours.
Well,
that you
why would
sleeping.
they invent that drug?
So that we've got more time to do more productive things. And they're saying that if we did have more time to do productive things, you'd get made to work more. But no, you fucking wouldn't.
What? No, you wouldn't.
Because you could just not do that. You could not. It's quite simple. And if you did work that extra hours a day, cool. You've got more money. That's how that would work.
Most people nowadays don't work 8 hours a day.
That still sounds good. Like, shut up. That's the most annoying one. Okay, right.
God.
Last one. I assumed the cute guy I hooked up with at the party was joking when he told me he was an alien. Oh my god. Do I read the second sentence? Do I read it?
It's scary. Ooh, scary. Go on.
But the joke was on me because a pregnancy, let alone one that lasted 19 months so far, is not something I ever expected to have to deal with as a gay man.
That was funny. That was a funny one. I thought, is this a scary one? Is this supposed to be the scary one?
Also, it's not. Do you know what's a really bad pet peeve with me with these? They're not. That's not 2 sentences. That's like 3 or 4.
That was like 4 sentences. Yeah,
it's because they just use commas instead of full stops. It's not. It's fucking stupid shit.
I know how many upvotes has that one got as well.
It's got nearly 10,000 upvotes.
I know, because there's the average Reddit users going, "Oh my god, yeah, that is scary. I don't want to get pregnant by no dang alien." Shut up.
Oh my god! If you know any good 2-sentence horrors or comedies or fuck it sadnesses, tweet at Tweets Badly and let us know. But apart from that, that's the end of the podcast. Thanks if you've stuck around through all that shit. Thanks if you for not spoiling I'm a Celebrity by tweeting it as, because Judd doesn't care, but I haven't called.
I don't care.
And also
you can tweet at me. I don't even have a Twitter.
You can try. Just guess his Twitter handle.
Don't have one.
Look, like, subscribe, follow. Links in description. Lots of stuff there. Pretty cool. And now it's time for what Judd always says at the end of the podcast.
Grass. Yep, that's there.
Sure is.